First match.
Well, not like the 6 people who live there.
Jim was conceived in the Golden Corral restroom. All right. I just want to hear it. Okay, play it back. All right.
I hate you.
I'd like to thank everyone for being here for the roast of Jim. All of you friends, everyone, thank you for coming. We're here to honor and thoroughly shit on my good friend, Mr. James Sigmund. I just want to remind everyone that while this is in fact a roast, we just need to remember that we love Jim very dearly.
We do.
And we want him to walk away from Hilton Head Island, South Carolina with fond memories of friends.
Spite. Lots of spite.
Although I did hear that when Jim goes to Hawaii, they're going to be changing the state's initials from HI to HIV.
That was oh god, this is gonna be bad.
Just for those of you curious, okay, that's not the hard one for tonight, alright?
Oh Lord.
And on that note, who else here tonight? Huh? Alright, let's take a look at, of course,
Right.
I have to recognize Jill Bentley. She got us this awesome room. Round of applause to you. And of course, her lovely fiance, Owens.
Lovely.
Wait. Who's the gay one?
And they've known each other since... Look, let's be honest. I'm not going to say that you're rushing it. I'm not going to say you're rushing it. I did hear, though, that you wrote your prenuptial agreement on the back of a Wendy's napkin. Owens better not fuck up. Owens, I need more Frosty! But to be very honest, seriously, I'm going to be living with you people, so I mean, I was a little bit afraid, because, no, you're getting married! And it's like, I have to look right now, it's like, okay, Jill is going to be married to one man for the rest of her life. How is this going to work? And then I did some math, and I realized, Owens, your name is plural. And Jill, you're really easily confused. No, plus like you like bright and shiny objects. Here's the thing, your honeymoon, it's gonna be a menage a trois between Jill, Owens, and a pair of jangling keys. Who loves you, baby?
Oh my god.
Anyway, I think you two are going to be an amazing and wonderful couple, and you're going to have a lovely brood of ginger children. Well, by the way, did you know what they say about your freckles, right? Every freckle that you have represents one of your daddy's sperm that could have been a better person than you. Statistically speaking, you can find the second coming of Christ on Owen's ass. Try to punch me in the nuts, will you? Right. Let's see. Wow. Wait for Matt and Liz to show up on that one. Let's see, who else do we have here? Ryan Manley is also here with his lovely stepdaughter.
She'll kill you.
Are you? Oh, okay. Well, no, because like I talked to Ashley and she's like, "What do you think of Ryan?" And she's like, "He's taking me to the zoo." And I don't know. Plus, with the glasses,
We're going out to the monkey cage to see your relatives.
Look, all I'm saying is like, plus with the glasses, you sort of have like the dwarven version of the talented Mr. Ripley thing going on. So. Oh, who else is here? Let's see. Honore is here. Lovely Honore. We used to date. I'll say it, but it was tender and romantic, and I enjoyed every second of the 3 days of it. And, well, no, I mean, I was talking to Cody, and we were just kind of, comparing notes, and I don't know, I mean, here's the thing, like, I talked to a couple of guys, and we all felt extremely cherished and appreciated, and I was actually going to give you something here tonight, but, well, the idea was, I was talking to Cody, and we were going to give you a plaque and it was just going to have the signatures and the cherished honore, and it was going to have the signatures of all the guys who were privileged enough to be intimate with you. But here's the thing, at the moment it's a little bit larger than the Vietnam Memorial. We were thinking of getting it backlit, but we couldn't find a plug to hook into the Hoover Dam.
And I don't think it can be seen from space right now.
Ouch.
So you got the nation of Scotland, right? Okay.
Okay, I can sit down again.
Let's see, where are we
We were
going?
waiting for our Rangers.
Well, I've known Jim for almost 5 years now. We've been through thick and thin. Jim was the first real person that I made a connection with in high school. And once... Well, I mean...
Leave
Here's
his
the thing, we
imaginary
shared-
friend alone. He is real.
We shared many similar interests: humor, religion, philosophy, and once he understood that I wasn't going to put out, things just sort of lingered on from there. In this beautiful tradition of apathy and carelessness, and it's a real testament to how little effort you actually have to put into a friendship from there. Just a very wonderful slight tolerance for each other. But I'll say this, Jim was my first gay friend ever. And just having Jim as your friend will remove stereotypes. For example, I've always believed that homosexuals were a clean, polite, and physically conscious group. Look at this man! Look at him! You call this a homosexual? This bearded, burger-munching hippie! Were there not standards that had to be met? I swear to God, this kid looks like Jerry Garcia had a bastard child with a walrus. See, there was walrus. Actually, I'll say this. Originally, that joke was going to be a grizzly bear. You've lost a lot of weight, so I was going to co-opt it into a black bear, which is a much more fit and healthier animal.
Black bear. That's what I go after.
Oh, that joke's there. A very lonely black bear, but I don't know. Well, here's the thing. I can't say that you're that ugly. I mean, that just wouldn't be true. I mean, hold up. At first glance, he looks like Johnny Depp. Okay, maybe if you were moving in a vehicle and there was glare from the sun, and you were squinting, and Johnny Depp had Down syndrome. Resemblance still totally there. But I mean, Jim, your appearance for the most part's evened out. I mean, well, I did hear that you were an ugly baby. Just a little bit. I mean, well, here's the thing. His mom was raised Catholic. She has like 12 other brothers and sisters. She had 3 kids of her own at the time. I heard that she took one look at her infant son and then bought a lot of condoms. But she's a really good person. I mean, I've spoken to your mother about having Jim and, you know, the usual stages of motherhood. The first one being denial. The nurse, she must have handed me the wrong child. And then, of course, anger. I know my side of the family doesn't have any possum in them.
My dad was from West Virginia.
Bargaining. What if I sold him to a nice half-black, half-Asian couple? And of course, depression. There's nothing about this I can do. He won't go away. And then, of course, acceptance. And your mother totally accepts that you're a part of her family, much the same way you would accept that you have a venereal disease or some sort.
She goes to meetings.
Poor group.
That reminds me, actually. Oh, I heard about it. You can clear that up with some penicillin and some cold cream. Work through it, brother.